hand check rule and whatever. You've played a couple games so far. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't like the rule. I mean, but it is what it is. It's just like a lot of things. I think college basketball is trying to improve scoring, and all we're doing is turning everything into a free throw shooting contest. Games are lasting 2.5 hours. If they really wanted to improve scoring, we'd lower the shot clock, to be perfectly honest. But we all have to adjust. We've made adjustment as coaches. My players have done a great job in our first few games of adjusting to the new rules, but I'm certainly not a fan of it.
Thoughts about your team after your first couple games?
Well, I'm excited. I like where we're at. We have a veteran group of returning players. I thought we played really well in our exhibition games at Southern Miss and Middle Tennessee, and then obviously at home, 2 really good wins at home to start our season out 2-0. So I'm excited about where we're at. Obviously, we have a long ways to go. There's some areas where we're not very good at right now that we need to really improve on before we play again.
Mels, Kanaski, and others, new guys coming in, they blended right in like they've been here a long time. Is that surprising to you?
It really isn't, because those 2 guys, especially Reed and Kyle in particular, are such good. They're our 2 best passers on the team. So the rest of the guys should be happy that they're around, because they're getting more opportunities to score and shoot better shots from that standpoint. And then those guys have been good leaders from a standpoint of just coming in, doing their work, improving every day in practice, and just kind of being part of the standard of play that we talk about here all the time.
One thing so far with the new additions and everything else in your experience, you have a lot of depth.
Yeah, we do. Now it's time will tell how quality the depth is. But right now we do have a lot of depth. I like the depth that we have. I like playing small. I've always liked playing small. We got to figure out a couple ways to play even smaller, to be honest with you, with some ball screen defense and things like that. But I like our depth, and so when guys go down, we've had a couple guys go down. We haven't missed a beat. Guys have stepped up and taken their opportunity to shine, so I'm excited about that.
Strange schedule. You played a couple of games. You're off for a while. You have an exhibition, and then you're whatever. Almost till the end of the month. Why did you do it that way?
Well, 2 things. Number one, I knew we'd get really tested in the exhibition season. We'd see an athleticism and some length that we've never seen before. And then once we played that, I knew we'd have some areas that we needed to work on. Obviously, we needed to open the season up. But now that we've played 4 games, we have a really quality opponent, Indiana State, in 10 days, which we treat like a regular season game, even though it's an exhibition. I just didn't know where our deficiencies would quite be at. Now I know exactly where they're at. I have 7 days of practice to get those things ironed out for the long stretch of the season. So that was the main reason. Is I thought last year at times the games piled up too fast on us and we couldn't get things corrected that we needed to get corrected.
Things you're going to be working on?
Defensive rebounding and transition defense right now are 2 areas of concern of mine. And then the third major thing is just trying to figure out a way to play small.
Indiana State, like you said, you're going to treat it like a regular game. That's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. Our kids are excited. We'll have a great effort from our standpoint. It'll be a great crowd, a great atmosphere. We've played well there last year. 2 years ago, we did not play particularly well. Last year, we played them, I believe, to like a 13 or 14-point game, but it was much closer than that throughout the game. Our guys will be excited. We'll be excited to play because we haven't played in about 10 days when we go to Terre Haute and play. And I think we'll be much improved from the time that we played Central Christian to the time we play Indiana State with some things that we really need to improve on.
Will you take a team trip to the Larry Bird Ford store there and check out all the stuff there?
Well, they just erected a new statue of him, so maybe we can go see the new statue outside the arena.